We just said farewell to 2022, and I am committed to helping us all figure out how to face this new blank page, this brand new day, this brand new year, the best possible way that we can. So please listen to the words of this poem entitled, I Am the New Year. I am the new year. I am an unspoiled page in your book of time. I am your next chance at the art of living. I am your opportunity to practice what you have learned about life during the last 12 months. All that you sought and didn't find is hidden in me, waiting for you to search it out with more determination. All the good that you tried for and didn't achieve is mine to grant when you have fewer conflicting desires. All that you dreamed but didn't dare to do, all that you hoped but did not will, all the faith that you claimed but did not have, these slumber lightly, waiting to be awakened by the touch of a strong purpose. I am your opportunity to renew your allegiance to God who said, behold, I make all things new. I am the new year. Like many of you, when I was a young girl, I had a diary. And I loved to write in my diary. I would crawl into bed at night, switch on the lamp, and open the diary that I either foolishly or trustingly left on my nightstand. I would take out my pen and recap the day's events. I wrote about my friends and my activities. I wrote about my brother and our parents and our dog, Pepper. I was always excited to turn the page for a brand new day. And I think it's still possible to be excited about a brand new page and a brand new day and a brand new year. In his memoir entitled The Imaginary Girlfriend, John Irving writes these words about the business of facing the infinite possibilities of a new year, or, for that matter, each new day. The wonderful and terrifying thing about the first page of paper that awaits the first sentence of your next book is that this clean piece of paper is completely unimpressed by your reputation or lack thereof. That blank page has not read your previous work. It is neither comparing you to its favorite among your earlier novels, nor is it sneering in memory of your past failures. There is so much I love about that passage, but the line that really stands out for me is, that blank page has not read your previous work. The same can be said about the new year ahead of us. It has not read our previous work. It is not yet impressed with us, but this new year also bears us no grudges, nor condemnation. It is pure possibility, trembling with the electricity of potential. The other day, I saw a post on Facebook that brought back all kinds of feelings and memories to me. The post was made by a grandfather who had posted a picture of his granddaughter at Chuck E. Cheese. The text above the picture read, "Today, my granddaughter celebrated her 5th birthday with us at Chuck E. Cheese. As she said while eating her pizza, 'This is the best day of my life.'" I want that feeling again, don't you? I want to be so thrilled and exhilarated that I know I'm living my best life, having the best fun, the best time, so that I could boldly proclaim, like that little girl, this is the best day of my life. When was the last time we said that? When was the last time we stopped believing it was possible? As adults, we are all too aware of the fleeting nature of fun and pleasant feelings. We know all too well that just around the corner, something may be coming to surprise us, and that surprise might not be pleasant. I always think back to Betty's message a couple of years ago on how beautiful life is. It's beautiful, and then it's brutal, and then it's beautiful again. So as adults who understand the shifting sands of time, we don't have the exuberance and the boldness of a child who proclaims to be having the best day ever. Charles Francis Adams, an important man, the United States ambassador to Great Britain under the Lincoln administration, made a note in his diary one day that read, "Went fishing with my son. A day wasted." Interestingly, his son Brock had also written in his diary about that event. "Went fishing with my father. The most glorious day of my life." Obviously, both of them saw that activity very differently. And yes, it's all a matter of perspective. So how do we reclaim the viewpoint of children and find the magic and the glory and the beauty in our days? How can we retrain ourselves to feel like we are having the best day ever? I saw this post on Facebook the other day, too. You got to start believing that your morning commute is cute and fun, that every cup of coffee is the best you've ever had, that even the smallest and most mundane things are exciting and new. You have to, because that's when you start truly living. That's when you look forward to every day. That is an example of something called romanticizing your life. And for the last 2 years, the phrase romanticize your life has emerged on social media as a call to action, rising in popularity, of course, during some of the grimmest months of the pandemic. It asks us to appreciate what we have right in front of us and to live with intention, no matter how mundane our daily rituals might be. A reminder to look for moments of beauty and to embrace minimalism. This romanticizing of our lives also reinforces mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment and becoming aware of our physical sensations, thoughts, and emotions in a non-judgmental way. The first year that I was involved with the Indianapolis public school system, I served as a counselor in a middle school. Now, the female physical education teacher became one of my friends and allies that year, and she was struggling with her attitude toward her job and her whole life. I mean, come on, teaching phys ed to a group of middle school students has to be phenomenally challenging. So over the holiday break, she told me that she was absolutely certain that she had way more bad days than she did good days. And she was going to prove it to herself during the second semester of that school year. So on the first day that we came back to school in January, she brought in a chart that she had made at home. She hung it up in her office, which was private, and no students would ever see it. And she had simply made 2 columns. Good day, bad day. And she decided that she would simply make an indication at the end of each teaching day before she went home as to which column her day would be chronicled. Then at the end of the semester, she tallied her results. As you can imagine, her results were surprising. At the end of the day, her recollections fell far more frequently to good day than it did bad day. Generally speaking, I think we want more good days. We want things to be good, don't we? We want the food at the restaurant to be really good. We want the play to be good. We want the concert to sound great. We want Nancy's jokes to be really funny and really good. We long for the best day feeling. I know we do. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote these words: "Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. He is rich who owns the day, and no one owns the day who allows it to be invaded with fret and anxiety. Finish every day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and some absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Begin it well and serenely, with too high a spirit to be cumbered with your old nonsense. This new day is too dear, with its hopes and invitations, to waste a moment on the yesterdays. My prayer for each of us today is that we take on this beautiful, brand new year with the expectation of having more good days than bad, and many more days that rank right up there as the best day ever than we ever thought possible. Amen."
Thank you so much for joining us. As you know, Entry Point Faith relies on your financial contributions to keep everything going. If you would like to donate, please head on over to the website at entrypointchurch.org and you can click on the donate button. We meet every week at Conner Prairie in Fishers, Indiana at 10:30 a.m. Plan to arrive a little bit early so that you can become a part of the community.